Hello, Rum. How you doing? Miss Perry, how you doing today, Bernie? Well, you about ready to leave on another trip? Perry does. Doing all right today. Let's start getting cold here tomorrow. It'll be 31 degrees the day after tomorrow, I think. Hello, Doc. How you folks doing? One nice thing about having stuff sort of rigged up, you can take a notion you want to get up and go. Hmm, I'm not ready for that. Well, he's doing pretty good now. He wasn't last night. I let a few more people get in here and I'll tell that story. Scared the hell out of me last night. How you doing, Miss Janice? It has been here too. Hey, Tanya. Ugh, dang, I'd be like a duck. I'd be headed south. Might it being cold at night. Daytime, I want it 60, 78 degrees. Oh, Mr. Roy, how you doing tonight? Hmm. Anyway, the story on Rocky is after I got off here last night. Well, I took and sacked out, slept about an hour, and had to get up full of brie. Had to go pee. I got just about in the bathroom, and I heard the damnedest crash. What in the hell was that? Come back in here and flip the lights on. Rocky's laying in the middle of the floor, uh, just having tremors on his side and just shaking all over him. And I messed with him, petted him for a minute. Finally got him up on his feet, and I got him up on his feet. Well, he went to stumbling around, and every time he touched something that wasn't there, he just come unloaded, growling and snapping and biting. And I thought, damn, what is wrong with this dog? I said something to him, boy, he turned around and went to growling at me, just bowed up like he wanted to eat you up. Well, I kept fooling with him. Finally, he settled down a little bit. What had happened, he had jumped off the bed and misjudged it. His bed pretty high in the trailer. And misjudged it, hit a bar with us right above his eye, and it knocked him out. No, it wasn't a seizure, it was just from getting so hard, hitting so hard. So I opened the door up, it was cool outside, and this was about 3:30, 4 o'clock. And he finally went over and sat down in that door, and he sat there for a long time. I watched him, and after a little bit, he started getting back to normal. But I thought he was gone when I first saw him. You know, I figured that was it. He was a little slow last night, but today he just wilding above again. He's fine. Got a big old knot on his head. Hello, Kick. Yeah, I sure thought he was gone. He hit that corner of that cabinet hard enough to shook his whole trailer. Now, y'all seen him enough to know he doesn't do anything slow. It knocked him cold in the wedge. Nah, he's all right. Ain't much they could do about anything now unless now if he started having seizures or something like that, I'd go get him checked out. But I think he's fine. Sort of funny after it's over with. He got sucker punched. When he came through, boy, he come up fighting. He thought somebody done got him. I wouldn't want that dog to bite me, boy. The way he was snapping and growling and stuff. I had a shirt hanging off the back of his chair, and he bumped it, snapped, and got a mouthful of that shirt, and went to shaking it like a dog does a snake. Hell, I sort of kept up with his eyes and stuff, checking him every once in a while. I think he's all right. Anyway, I didn't get much sleep last night. Well, what kind of day have y'all all had? Oh, the other thing was I had to be help a buddy of mine at 7:30 this morning. He had a trailer that had a hanger broke on it. He needs some help fixing. cargo truck. I went and did that. Had about an hour of sleep when I went out there and did that. Oh no, he's fine now. He's bouncing around, eating like crazy, and just like it never happened. Only thing different about him when he starts to jump on the bed or jump off the bed now, he scopes everything out pretty good. I took him out this afternoon, walked around for a little bit, and he got those emus went to taking off running like crazy. He's all right. I thought maybe he'd take it easy for a little bit, but nah, not that dog. Yeah, he's learning. He's over there snowing up a storm right now. Oh yeah, I think he's fine, Jan. Something else. I sure got attached to that little fella. Sure hadn't affected his appetite any. He got plenty of them too. We'll make sure he was gonna eat. I gave him one of those this morning early. He was sort of slow with it. By this afternoon, he's he's eating again like he's supposed to. Bree, it's not. It's pretty good here today, and tomorrow it's supposed to be light showers and stuff, and then Saturday start raining and drop down to 31. So any kind of weather you want, you can have in the next few days. It ever stop raining up there, Bree? Rocky Creek, Creek. I can't get the package over. Yeah, Kenny, I would imagine be easy to get close to. It sound like them boys are enjoying it. Oh, you can't have another. Imagine he's sore. Take a lick like that across the neck, man, it'll shorten your neck up about a half inch. And I hate to see these below freezing temperatures. I built a couple heaters out of a couple 20-gallon propane bottles. I need to finish them things up. Kicking everything sort of holding its own with Paul. Hey, have you had a pretty good day? Bring me one of them, Bree. I haven't had a cookie in a long time. I could make a comment about that, but I'm gonna be nice to start off with tonight. Hello, Fidel. What kind of cookies you eating, Bree? You just might have a sweet tooth. Funny how you get hung on that, isn't it? Hey, you gonna make me? I reminded me, Bree. Got a pack of them powdered donuts sitting over there. I may have to get into in a minute. I think they must have a little in it. Uh, help. Bree, do you feel bad when the little puppy runs off and leaves you? That little puppy wasn't slowing down a bit. Mm. Hello, Lily. How you doing, girl? Y'all go on that chocolate again. I tell you, there's one kind of chocolate I'll eat anytime I get hold of it. That's them Reese's peanut butter cups. Those I like. I won't keep them around the house. Yeah, and you're gonna have to build his strength back up. I didn't see Jess come in. Hello, Jess. I tell you what, I'll have to say, I'll take 100 degrees over being 30. Kicking the way it looks, he's enjoying them kids of yours. I love him Reese's peanut butter cups. It's like happy for me with me. I talked to Diane earlier for a little bit. She seemed like she was feeling a little bit better. kicking. Sometimes I think that you don't want to come in here. You're scared I'll get him to laughing and he'll go to coughing again. Yeah, I bet you do. They trained some of her insulin or something. They be wearing her out. They should get used to it. What about going to sleep? I'm so far down on everybody's list, and number one on some other people's list that payback will be tough. All right, I got tickled at him teasing him and them boys about watching that women's volleyball. Good night to you. You have a good one, girl. Appreciate you coming in. I think Paul's getting on up there too. 75, 76. I don't think you can talk him into that, Roy. I tell you what, listening to Steve, his guest there tonight. You gone, Jessica? Hello, Nathan. Have a good night, Jessica. Oh, the more I listen to Steve's guest tonight, the more I realize why I don't own a motorhome. Talking about spending 31 days in a hotel while they work on his motorhome. I'll back that one up. think they came right beside where I live. Good night, Nathan. Ain't no use running off, man. You know, there's several people I know of tell you that had the COVID. That, I did the same thing. After I got over it, it took about 3 or 4 weeks for me to get where I wasn't coughing like crazy all the time. A buddy of mine was the same way. You get the coughing, it just sort of, I don't know, be stuck or something in your throat and it choke you to death. Yeah, let cold weather be time for the meat pass. I went ahead and ordered an electric blanket the other day. I think should be in there in a few days. I haven't had one of them in a long time. When I was married the first time, I bought one of them electric blankets. And them old ones, you know, they had two controls on them. Control each side of it. One night I went to bed. Hello, Krabby. How you doing, buddy? And we went to bed one night. And I like to sleep pretty cool. And my wife, there, she wanted it hot. Damn, we neither one of us got much sleep that night. Come to find out, we had the damn controls crossed up. I was getting too hot, and I was turning mine down, turning hers down. We made sure we got them controls straight after that. The one I ordered, and it comes, you can program it where it'll come on for an hour, and then it shuts off. You gone, Lillian? You have a good night, girl. You order electric blanket, Roy? Or you talking about getting the controls crossed up? Hello, you devil. I hate crawling in a cold bed, but like I say, I can't sleep hot. Just, that's why when I ordered, that's why I ordered it. It warm things up and then shut off. Got a regular blanket then. Oh, you got a controller switched up. It makes a crazy night, doesn't it, Roy? All right, Kicking, you have a good night. Tell everybody we said hello. Like it's over there snoring. That comes you, devil. What's a Donna? Have to educate us again, Janet. Well, normally, when I go to sleep at night, oh, okay, comfort, okay. We we keep on getting you in here, Janice. We gonna be able to speak Aussie for long. They got them things pretty good now. You don't have to worry about a fire out on them. Okay. Like I say, I just like it. Just turn that thing on for a few minutes, and then I turn it off. It doesn't shut off by itself, supposedly. There'll probably be a lot of times I turn it on and leave it on 15, 20 minutes. I crawl on it, I'll probably turn it back off unless it's really cold. I had on one of them things a lot of years. They've got some 12-volt ones now. I just wonder how much current they draw. I've always got sleeping bags, and it always costs quite a bit to get one clean. I got where instead of buying a comforter or another blanket or something, I buy another sleeping bag every year and just open it up and use it for a comforter. How did it work, She Devil? Remember when you was a kid, you get in bed and it was really cold, and they put 4 or 5 of them old heavy quilts on you, and you couldn't even move. My hoodie's rocky. Dog wants. He likes to have his face on your face or right up against. Yeah, comfortable. Have you used it at all, Tommy? That would drive me crazy. I don't hardly even wear a cap or a hat. About the only time I really wear a hat is if I'm shooting some kind of firearm or to keep the sun out of my eyes. What? Did it pull a battery down pretty fast, you devil, or it lasted a pretty good while? It didn't pull too much. I think I flip and flop too much. That stuff wrapped around me. I sleep just about as little as I can get by with them. Put the covers on and don't worry about it. I'm trying something a little different on this mic tonight. It's sounding all right, or any about like last night. Is he gonna have bunny ears on top of it, sprayed up? There ain't nothing cuter than a little old kid. A little old kid that dressed up in one of those deals with the putties on them. Hello, Kenny. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, Mr. Kenny? That's all any of us can do, Ken. Hello, Beast Dragon. How you doing, Mr. William? You got where you can laugh yet? Okay. We get Kenny up here, we'll get some talking going in a minute. There he is.
Howdy, y'all.
Hello, Mr. Kenny. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, doing all right, I guess. Wishing I can get rid of this cough.
Yeah, it cough tough. I
It's
put up
kind
with it 3 or 4 weeks after I had that stuff. Took that long to get over it.
well, I've had it since I've had it since I went on the cruise, and that's been like over a month ago almost, and I've been I've had it since I went on the cruise in Disney.
That's the way me and my buddy both here. Both got sick. Sort of had a cold type deal, at last
Yeah.
time. It wasn't bad. And it was, I guarantee you, it was a month before we got over the cough. That was after we got feeling good. And it won't be, I don't know how you were, but it's just like you got some little bitty something in your throat. I mean, it's not, and you just can't get rid of it.
Yeah. Well, I've tried Mucinex. I've tried Dayquil. I've tried NyQuil. I've tried Robitussin. I've tried similar medicine to Robitussin. It's not exactly Robitussin, but
Delivery.
delivery.
It's a cat in a box.
Is that what it is?
Yes, look at it.
Hello, Amber.
Hi.
How you doing, lady? Boy, you haven't got a chance in that household, have you?
I don't. That's
All
different
them,
thing go on.
you got a full-time job keeping all them fellas in line.
Know it, right? I get to come home from work and then do work.
Oh,
But I thought I'd come join you while you was live because it's been a good while. It's been a good while since I've been up on one of your lives.
yeah, there you go. Well, I know you had a lot going on.
Yeah, and my life did definitely change after I come back from the cruise in Disney.
Yeah. Well,
Not what I was expecting when I come back.
that's just what they call life. It just happens sometimes.
Yeah.
How old is Paul? He's 75, 76?
No, he's gonna be 73.
Oh, okay.
February the 11th. It's coming February the 11th. He'll be 73.
Well, was he in Vietnam, Kenny?
Yeah, he was in Vietnam. He was in Japan and some other places. And we've got some things in the works that it's looking like it might help in the near future.
Yeah, that's what I was fixing to say because um, with that Agent Orange deal, if he spent one day in Vietnam, that's all it takes. The diabetes and that kind of stuff, some of the stuff that's listed on that.
Well, he's at a good facility right now. That's all they take is VA patients mostly, and Amber actually knows the counselor there at this facility, and she. What happened there, Ron?
I don't know. Just all of a sudden you were down little.
I was right in the middle of talking. Next thing I knew, I was down. Anyway, so anyway, as I was saying, Amber knows the counselor, the VA counselor that works in this facility. And so and so they a good possibility I might get some things going in the near future. It's going to help out in the long run.
Janice is the one that did that.
No, because I know she don't have control of the last one.
Well, that's great. I'm glad he got somebody that knows what they're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, another reason why I had him moved to this facility is where I'm staying with Kicking It Country until he gets better to where he can actually move back home. Is that he's only 5 minutes away from their house, and I can go and see him anytime I want. I've been going every day except for today.
That's great. Sound like they got up and worked him pretty good today.
Well, they worked with him today, and he said it was painful when they worked with him. Of course, that's expected to be painful because when he fell and hurt his hips and stuff like that, and done some, and of course that infection in his right leg don't help none either. But I mean, I told him, I said, now just don't give up, just keep on processing. I said, if you want to get out of here, you need to. I let him know you need to show them and prove to them that you're determined to get yourself out of here. Because if you don't do what they tell you and do what and things like that, you will never get out.
Yeah, that's right. Well, and that's physical therapy, and it it's tough sometimes, but you just got to do it. When I was working at a hospital, Kenny, this was way before your time, but you might have heard of. You ever heard of a comedian named Phyllis Diller?
No.
She was a blonde-headed lady with her hair all bushed out, and she was funny as hell. We had a physical therapist over there in that hospital that was a dead ringer for her. She would mess her hair up and put makeup on weird just to mess with them old boys that she was giving physical therapy to every day.
Yeah.
I've heard her tell them old boys a long time ago that when we was over there that, said, oh, she was telling them, said, oh, darling, said, you go ahead and cuss me. You say anything you want to say. Said, we're going to get you up on your feet and going. I've seen her have some of them old boys just 6 foot tall and much of a man, just nearly crying, working on their feet and legs and stuff. Good at it.
Yeah. Hey, what happened to Rocky? I see you titled it Rocky Bites the Dust.
Last night after I got off here, I went to sacked out for about an hour and got up and was gonna go to the restroom, and I got in there in the bathroom and I heard something. Bam! It just sounded like somebody threw a log up against the side of his trailer. And I come back in here and Rocky was laying on the floor and he had jumped off the bed and hit the corner of a cabinet. And he was having sort of like having a seizure. I thought he was gone. And took and messed with him for a while and finally got him up on his feet. And then he went crazy, man. Everything that touched him, he was biting and snapping and growling and raising the sand. But he was about half out of it still. But finally he settled on down. But got a pretty good knot on his head. But I guess it knocked him out cold when he jumped off that bed.
Oh, ouch.
He's fine today.
Yeah, well, usually when I hear that phrase, it usually means that's not a good.
I wouldn't have give you 15 cents for him last night when I first found him. They, but he's fine today. He was over here a while ago jumping up and down on the tree.
I bet I bet that'll be one and only time he won't forget.
No, I got tickled at him. When he gets on the bed now or gets off, he'll stand there and look around and check everything out before he jumps. My bed in this travel trailer is about waist high, so it's pretty high anyway.
Yeah. Hey, Diane, Janice, everybody in the chat that says hello to me. She Devil, Tommy, Peace Dragon, everybody, Fairy Dust, Roy and Becky, everybody that said hello, Kicking the Country, everybody.
Janice, the one that there were two of them, and I always remember Phyllis Diller popped off about that you want to cook something in her oven, and the only thing her oven was dirty, the only thing she could get in there was a cupcake. And the other one was that she'd had so many facelifts that her belly button was a dimple now. That old gal was the best. I had a lab that had seizures sometimes. I talked to a vet about that, and he said that all dogs are subject to seizures. But if you ever start them on medicine for it, you got to give it to them every day for the rest of their life. Yeah, she was. She was a funny woman. Sometimes you messing around and just fooling with your computer. Look up Phyllis Diller, and she was. She's something else. She's funny, and she wasn't nasty with it. I mean, not like a lot of comedians. They get the gross stuff, and it's not funny to me.
Yeah.
She was a funny girl.
Yeah. Hey. What, bro?
No, it was. I thought I had a monster in this trailer again.
No, I just yawning.
Well, you about to catch up on your sleep?
Well, I will say this. There has been times that I've been sleeping anywhere between 9, 10, 11, and 12 o'clock. And I still wound up getting it up anywhere between 7 and 7:30 every morning. Now, this morning I got up around that time and ate some cereal and had some coffee. And then fell back to sleep until about 10:30, and I've been up ever since.
I don't know how you are about this deal. When I had that crud and the coughing, I didn't have any energy at all. Boy, I just had to force myself to get up and do something. And that coughing will wear you out too.
Well, last night I was at the facility. And I was getting ready to leave anyway. But I had felt like I had been run over by a Mack truck. And you put me full screen again. And I had a real bad headache. And I just felt like I had been run over by a Mack truck. Well, last night after I left the facility, I took some similar medicine to Robitussin. It's not exactly Robitussin, but it's something similar. I took ibuprofen. And I took I don't know what else. Let's see. And then about 2:30 last night, I took some NyQuil, and I asked for two cold wash rags, put one to put on my head and one to put on my neck because both of them were busting like crazy. And I also took a nausea pill because I felt nauseous. Felt like I was going to throw up. So I've been doctoring myself up like crazy, but nothing since.
Amber's been doctoring you like crazy. Get right, Kenny.
Hey, what you doing, man?
Anyway,
I tell you something I did, Kenny, and it might help you and it might not. So I took Benadryl. I take a couple Benadryl,
yeah,
and they'd help you sleep, and they're for sinus too, you know,
yeah,
for allergy and stuff. But the thing that helped me was I'd use nose spray right before I went to bed, and
yeah.
it seemed like it sort of helped that drainage in your throat. Is he messing with you?
What's that?
I said, that boy messing with you?
No. Why?
He thinking about it though, isn't he?
What's that?
About messing with you. I said, he's thinking about messing with you though, isn't
What are we talking about?
he? Just aggravating while you're on screen.
Oh,
Now, Diane, they messed around and busted them eggs and they had to send me another order. I talked to them today, so they're supposed to be in Monday or Tuesday.
we talking about them quail eggs?
Yeah, doohickey eggs.
Yeah,
You about to go to sleep now.
maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, I've tried all kinds of stuff and nothing seems to help. I tried cough drops, everything.
None of that worked for me either. I kept a damn headache all the time.
Well, usually when I first thing that comes to my mind when I start getting a headache, I think that shunt's malfunctioning. Because that's another sign that a headache is also another sign that something's wrong with that shunt as well.
I tell you what, that nose spray really helped me. That's the only thing that would help me get rid of a damn headache and clear. It seemed
Yeah.
like it softened that drainage up in your throat, which was making you cough. And it helped to cough more than cough syrup or something did. You might try it. It ain't gonna hurt
Well,
nothing.
I've tried just about everything out there except for Zyrtec and Claritin D.
I got those too.
I haven't tried that yet.
I got some of those if you want.
Some of the funniest stuff I ever saw her do was on a Johnny Carson show.
Zyrtec.
All right. Hey, can I have some more tea, please? I'm going to try some of these Zyrtec here.
Just one.
Just one, okay. No more
Hey,
than one.
You're
Okay.
overdosing your own cold medicine.
All right, good.
That make your ears turn red, Kenny.
Yeah. But yeah, I was trying to get in with my regular doctor, but they couldn't work.
Oh, he trying to get you in trouble quick, isn't he? Let's see. Al, I guess I'll let you take a drink without laughing on this.
Going down the hatch now.
Yeah, it would have been a mess. You spitting tea and pills all over the place.
Yeah. Well, it's bad enough.
Did I hear you say the other day you was the only one in the house that drank coffee?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, nobody else around here hardly ever drinks coffee.
Damn, boy. You didn't go into DTs, did you? Not having coffee all the time.
What do you mean?
DTs is what somebody gets when they're coming down off drugs or alcohol when they can't get hold of any.
Hey, you can take me down off screen now.
Well, you were so little I couldn't see you. You're just normal size now, that's all. Oh, Scott trying to get whoo.
I'm not touching that one, Scott.
Sometimes it's the best thing just to be quiet, isn't it, Kenny?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be quiet on that one.
I promise you, if you learn to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and thank you, ma'am, and it'll keep you out of trouble sometime. Well, I figured Scott figured as long as Kenny's there that Amber won't whoop up on him too bad.
Well, they usually by the time I want to see Scott till morning time anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, Scott trying to get knots on his head like Roy. There you go, Diane. I'll tell you what, I get so tickled at Roy and Becky. Becky will wet the tip of that finger and shove it in Roy's ear. Give him a wet willy. Kenny, I'm glad to see you doing as good as you are, buddy.
Yeah, I'd be doing a whole lot better if I get rid of this cough. Ugh.
You get rid of it. I didn't think I was ever going to get rit of that stupid thing either, but finally I did.
It drives me nuts. Because I can't. It seems like if I try to take a deep breath or something, it doesn't hurt or nothing like that. It just makes me want to cough that much more, and also if I get tickled or something, it makes me cough that much more too.
Just don't eat a bunch of damn beans or something. That's all they call it.
Oh Lord!
It's something that's real gassy. That can get interesting.
Yeah. Huh? I don't remember.
What don't you remember?
I know he said in the chat he likes to get her blood pressure up before she goes to bed. It helps her sleep better.
Roy, you finna get killed, Roy. Yeah, I'm not touching that one, Janet. It'd be bad as Steve carrying that chocolate to bed with him.
You gonna take me down off big screen?
Yeah, I will if you want to, but you're little. You must be off. You must be coming straight off your phone or something.
No, I'm on the PC.
I don't know why.
Go press the go to that very last blank square.
Go to who?
On your StreamYard thing. On your StreamYard screen, go to the last blank square. There you go. See?
Hey, damn, I'm gonna be a smart old man. I'm learning stuff already.
Well, I thought you knew that already.
Kenny, you know I don't know nothing about running this equipment. What are you talking about, boy? Somebody get 2 live streams going and can't shut it one of them down. Where y'all want it off? Mm-mm. I wish I could get hold of Kendra and get her to go by and see Paul.
She's already engaged.
Is she? I haven't seen her in a long time.
She's engaged to somebody. I don't know who, but I seen a picture of that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he taught me how to edit, but I pretty much forgot now.
I bet you pick it back up. Yeah, I'll have to sit on both hands on that one, Janet.
Yeah, I
You know, it's funny. Drinking something doesn't help, though, does it? You feel like you drink something, it helps, but it don't. I know what. Tell him what kind of video can you come up with? He just editing them.
Well, I put out one today from where I flew from Tri-Cities Airport to Miami.
I didn't look at many videos today yet. After I stayed up all night with Rocky Wolf, and then I had to do a little job for a friend of mine. Man, I laid down and went to sleep.
Yeah.
That dog thinks he's got to sleep on my pillow. If I get up in the middle of the night, I come back, I got to run it off my pillow before I can lay back down. I mean, if I'm out of bed for just a minute, you can be up on that pillow. Damn, Diane. I wonder if Roy's still breathing. He ain't said nothing else. Oh, but pay back to hell, Roy. Did he hide all Becky Skillet? Was this mic sound better to you, Kenny?
Yeah, I mean, it works perfectly to me.
Well, that's good. I'm trying a new one.
How are you?
Yeah, they said I was breaking up on that old mic I had. Well, it was just the one in the computer.
Ah,
This computer's several years old.
yeah.
But I can't do it on the phone like y'all do. My finger's too fat. You don't have a worse headache than that.
Hey, good news is my mechanic got done with the van. He had put a new radiator, bottom radiator hose on, and he put a new power steering belt on. And but and he put new antifreeze and cool water in there and cooling, and he said it didn't do any damage. It didn't do any damage to the block or the head gasket.
That's good. How did you like your cruise, Kenny? Was it like you thought it'd be?
Yeah, I mean it was as fun and a wonderful experience like everybody else said it would be for ones that's really into cruising, and it's been on cruises before. Yeah, it was a great experience.
Yeah, that's good. So you had a good time.
I had the best time of my life.
Yeah. Well, with you coughing like you're coughing, I ain't gonna ask you about the Kenny's then.
Oh, there were several of those too. What's that, Scott?
I can understand your neck being sore and having a headache. Hey,
Why's that?
now you get see one of them old guys walking and
Oh,
oh, Kenny's love sick. Now, what's the story behind that?
I don't know why.
Well, that's what Scott said. We're gonna have to get Amber on here. She'll tell it to us straight.
She heard you say that.
Amber, you having a hard time keeping it straightened out?
She says a full-time job.
Yeah, I heard her.
gotta go do some laundry because nobody else does it around here. Jeez.
Lord.
And get co-hangers for office.
Tell you what, you might cut up and go on with Kenny, but Amber keeps you straight.
I know, Diane.
Damn, that knocked Kenny's glasses plumb down on the end of his nose. Kenny, you ain't got a chance. You ain't got a chance, have you?
No, not really.
Somebody picking on you all the time, aren't
Yeah.
Well, just think about it. Before you started coming into my life, this conversation tonight would run you up the wall.
Hmm.
You believe we've been on here an hour and a half already?
Hour and a half already.
You
That's
about
hard
to
to believe.
you about ready to go to sleep anyway, I think. Sort of crashing. Are you thinking about that love sick one? Kenny say he got to have a drink on that one.
Yeah. I actually haven't heard anything from her since Friday. November the 4th, actually. Been a week ago. Been a week ago today, actually.
You get caught up then.
Huh?
You get caught up then. Be twice as sweet. Now, what is this all about, Kenny?
Talking about uh uh
Uh,
where Amber had said that nobody does the laundry, but Scott, I know, actually did laundry this evening. He folded laundry and put it up.
oh, neighbor coming over. Well, folks, I didn't sleep last night at all, and I'm pretty. Hey, Cookie, what you doing, buddy? How you doing tonight? Say, I'm about to fall out of this chair. I'm tired too. Yeah, and stayed up babysitting Rocky. I think I slept an hour last night. Starting to catch up with me.
Yeah.
Kenny, I appreciate you coming up tonight, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
You have a good day. Tell Paul we said hello.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna go see him tomorrow sometime. I don't know when. Or well, today actually. I might as well say today. It's already Friday here. But anyway, Good night, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
Good night, Ken. Good night, everybody else, and I appreciate y'all coming in. Enjoyed it. Scott, don't mean to leave just because you got here, but bye.